I mean, I think the game kind of speaks for itself. You know, it was a dramatic game. You know, great college basketball game. You know, two teams that fought extremely hard, and you know, first half we we scored it well, we executed well. You know, minus the last minute of the half, so I thought wish we could have done a better job of you know, being down one as opposed to probably having the lead. But just fought through a lot of adversity, and you know, throughout the course of the game, and it's been what the team has been about, especially in league play. Once we've got these core 5 guys playing the way they've been playing, we feel if we could hang in there defensively, that we could, we're very competitive, and that was the case again. So I'm thrilled, except probably the few weeks or days that have just been taken off my life due to having to go through that game and coach it. But what a great feeling! I feel terrific for the guys that worked so hard and got that type of result and never gave in, never gave up. So it was exciting to be a part of. And then the bench. I feel good about what Andre Adams and Ramon Villa did. Tonight they battled down there, rebounded, scored around the hoop. So they added something to this. They were important in this victory.
Question?
You had this kind of game at USC too. Didn't quite get it to overtime or whatever. Do you think that they had that kind of like, hey, we did this once before?
Yeah, I mean, every game is kind of different, but it's crazy that we played 4 times now since I've been here with USC, and 3 of the 4 have been they've had a big lead, and we've made a big charge late in the game to to close the gap, and the other 2 times didn't result in a win, but it was a hard-fought game. It was just we executed defensively. We made the plays we needed to make. We Trey was clutch again, stepping up to the free throw line, and with that much on the line to go in there and make both shots, it was impressive.
At 7:44 to go in the second half, there, you called a timeout. You were pretty upset. Can you share what you said to those guys? It was, from where I saw, it was you were really.
Talking about the players, or
yeah, no, you were. What did you say to those guys to get them going? I mean, it seemed to be a little. They were kind of slow.
I get angry with a number of people.
Right when the guy got kicked out too.
What's that?
Right when a guy got kicked out of the stands, you said some things to him too.
Yeah, I mean, it's you love to have your fans support what you're doing, and it was the 99.99% of the fans did that today, and it was an unbelievable environment to play in. And but we just we were given into a little bit too easy on defense. And part of our success in the first half was our activity and deflections and creating turnovers, because on the flip side of not playing the last minute of the first half good, and instead of being up a couple, being down 1, when you look at the stat sheet, you see that your opponent shot 69%, and you're only down 1. You say, okay, well maybe it's not crazy that we are down in this situation. But we just weren't. We didn't have the same energy on defense. We weren't getting stops, and they were getting to the rim too easily. So we needed to defend better. And then keep pushing down the other end. And I like that we did it, overcoming Torian not being himself on offense, and he's been there all year for us. He's consistently been a huge scoring threat every game, and has had an unbelievable season. He just didn't have his his best stuff tonight on offense, but we still managed to find a way.
On the last play with Trey, did you have anything set up for in case you guys got the steal? Or?
There are a lot of different scenarios in play, so we just when it's a broken play like that, and your best chance is to do exactly what we did, which is to attack off the dribble before they could really get set or know what's going on. We just let them know, hey, we don't need a 3 here, because it's a 1-point game, and if we got something inside the line, that's fine. Now, if they would have gotten the ball in and we had to foul them, we gave them that scenario of whether they make or miss free throws the other way. But you know, we made the play we needed to. Trey was great getting to the rim.
How important has Cody's play been?
Cody was awesome today. Cody was, you know, he does everything, you know, that we need him to do. Forget about the point total. I mean, great offensive game. You know, big three late in the game, obviously. But he's so much more than that, man. He's got so much heart and plays, with great communication. You know, he's like the anchor for us communication-wise on the floor, and you know, he's playing against guys who are like a foot bigger than him. You know, I mean, not that much, but like a half a foot bigger than him, and he's battling and fighting and scrapping and tough guy, man. I love coaching Cody.
Did you see the Jordan shrug that he did after he hit the three-pointer that gave him 17?
The what?
When he was running down the court, he kind of shrugged and at the crowd. Did you see that at all?
I didn't. I let my guys. They enjoy the success they have with a little celebratory. I'm always kind of thinking what's going to happen next now. You know, once it happened, but I'm glad that he enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too.
That's the second time that Trey has hit free throws to win the game this season. I mean, how confident are you in that situation?
I just think he was ice cold about it. I had complete confidence that he was going to step up there. He had the look in his eye. You know, he made the first one, and you know, he had that resilience, that toughness. Knew he was going to make the second one.
Is this game symbolic of just the team's mindset or approach? Is given you're not going to a tournament unless you win the Pac-12 tournament or anything. Just given that you're at the end of the season, it'd be easy for guys to kind of check out. You're down 10 last couple of minutes. What do you make about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not who they are. It's not what their makeup is. It's not what what their character is. Those five guys, man, they compete together. They're a unified group. I think we out-rebounded USC, which for us lately is a miracle. That's with our size disadvantage, just shows how hard they've been fighting together. Playing together, playing unselfish. And they're all like talented players. If they were all playing maybe in their natural positions all the time, and the roster was perfect, then they'd be doing even better. It's that they've compensated and given so much, so they're beyond the point of giving in or giving up. They're more than ready to play the next game and to continue the season as long as we can.
You talked about natural positions. Cody has had to cover a lot of fours this year, and how's he handled that? What have you seen from him when he does it?
Yeah, I mean, he fights. He's got the energy. He doesn't get tired too often. He got tired once today. I took him out, got him back in right away, the trust is there, the honesty. He told me, "Hey, coach, I need one," so I got him out quick, got him back in. But he's got to work around those guys. Can't sit behind them, so he's constantly moving his feet. And all the guards are really. I mean, Cody's down there more, but we switch a lot. So Shannon's down there, Trey's down there, Torian. So it's a collective effort.